Wetten, das feiert heute den Abend der Superlative. Die Künstlerin, die jetzt bei mir ist, die ist die meistgespielte Künstlerin im Radio. Sie hatte 4 Nummer-1-Hits in den USA und heute Abend wetteiferte sie mit Thomas Gottschalk um das coolste Outfit. Und ich würde mal sagen, sie hat gewonnen. Welcome, Lady Gaga. Hi.
Thank you. Hi, nice to meet you.
So great to have you here. And first of all, you have an amazing outfit.
Thank you.
This is really cool. Have you designed it by yourself?
No, this is a designer from London named Stefan Orlan Reid, he's very young and he's wonderful.
That's
I love
really
him.
cool.
And this is Dolce & Gabbana.
This is very nice. I feel a little bit underdressed
You
right
look
now.
great.
Yeah, thank you. Well, it doesn't matter. You are the pop star, not me. You just have been honored with an MTV Music Award as Best New Artist, and indeed the whole world loves you, loves your music, loves your style.
Thank you.
So how does it feel becoming a superstar overnight?
I've been working really hard since I was very young and, hustling in like clubs in New York and writing music and really right now, today, what I'm most happy and blessed with is my fans. So every minute of every day, I'm just very grateful to my fans. And I wrote my new record, The Fame Monster, for them.
And you topped the charts in the USA with 4 singles of your album, The Fame, and which is really amazing. Plus, because it's amazing for a newcomer. Plus, dance music is normally not that popular in the US compared to Europe. So, did you expect that enormous success?
No, I did know that I had written some great music, and I was very confident in the album. However, originally in the United States, it was very difficult for us to get music played on pop radio because they said, it's dance music. But then the weight of the world came upon them and they had to play it. And the gay community was a tremendous support for me because they were calling in like crazy to the radio stations going, why won't you play her? She's great. And then it happened, and here we are.
So as we all know, you do not play Lady Gaga, you are Lady Gaga.
Yeah, this is me.
So you actually do not play according to these pop business rules. Do you think that this is the key for your success?
I don't really think that there's any other key to success other than, integrity and hard work and being a loving person to your fans. If you don't treat your fans well, they're not going to treat you well. And they're like my children, and I make music for them. And like I said, when I wrote my new album, every night I was leaving my heart on the floor during the Fame Ball, my tour, and they were giving so much back to me. So they inspired me to make the work. And if you don't have that funnel of inspiration, you don't have anything.
Yeah, and you were into arts and literature, and you even studied arts in New York. So how does it fit studying and living a life as a pop star?
Well, I actually look at my work in 3 components. It's part pop show, part performance art, and part fashion installation. So all of those 3 components come together anytime you see my work, whether it's video or it's live or it's the music versus the fashion. So my art history background helps me in that way. And I love Bauhaus, actually. That's why I call the House of Gaga House, Haus, because they were a school and they promoted a new type of art, which was creating works of art that had a practicality and function in normal society and every day. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I try to use commercial market to promote things that are artistic.
And you're also interested in German culture.
Yeah.
You like Rilke and Beethoven. So what's so fascinating about them?
So many different things. I love Germany, and I spent a lot of time in Eastern Europe, and the music here in the nightclubs really influenced me a lot because it's real techno house dance music, and I got really into sort of gothic industrial dance beats, and that's what inspired me to produce this album. So Bad Romance, for example, is just so industrial gothic pop, and it's German influence.
And would you be interested in teaching German kids why Beethoven is so fascinating?
Well, Beethoven, besides the fact that I played most of his music when I was much younger, when I was learning classical on the piano, that's sort of the foundation of pop music. You look at Beethoven, you look at Bach, and their music, or Mozart, the music was in a very particular format and very dramatic and storytelling in the same way that pop music is. So because of my foundation in classical music, I'm able to write pop songs. So stay in your practices when your mom's yelling at you.
And your Monster Ball tour starts in 2 weeks in Montreal. What will make your show special compared to all the other shows?
Well, I never compare myself to anyone. I only compare myself to myself and compete with myself. But it's certainly the first ever pop electro opera, and it's the sentiments that I said before. It's part pop show, part performance art piece, and part fashion installation. And the theme is evolution. So I evolve over time through every stage of humanity and Darwinism, and each stage influences the fashion and creates an installation that is mirrored in the music and in the story. So it's pretty special. I mean, it's never been done before, and I'm still in the middle of working on it.
And are there any plans for concerts in Germany as well?
Yes, I'm gonna be in Germany soon.
Yeah,
next year.
Next year,
Yeah.
okay. And you're releasing your new album, The Fame Monster, on the 20th of November. So, what actually are
I think it's the 23rd.
23rd?
Sure. Yeah, is it the 20th or the 23rd?
What is it?
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
23rd.
Okay,
it's the 23rd,
23rd of November. So, what actually are the monsters of fame, in your opinion?
Well, actually, it's not really about fame at all. I don't write about fame. I don't write about money. I don't write about paparazzi. I write about everything else. I wrote about all of my fears: fear of love, fear of sex, fear of alcohol, fear of death. And each song is mirrored in a different monster that I've discovered about myself. And so it's a true concept record, but it's a whole album in its own right. It's 8 songs, but I wouldn't add any and I wouldn't remove any. It's just perfect the way it is.
So it's pure Lady Gaga on
Lady
the
Gaga.
album. Last but not least, you have designed. Here they are. What's the name of it? Earrings. You designed them. Dr. Dre made the sound,
Yeah,
right?
it's, they're
What's the story behind
headphones.
it? Yeah, what's the story behind it? Why with Dr. Dre?
Well, Dr. Dre, besides being the most influential and incredible producer in hip-hop music, or music, period, I love his philosophy about headphones, and it's to create a headphone that sounds just the way that we, the artists, and we, the producers, want you to hear our music. And so often, for us, it is... it's devastating when you hear your music played through another computer or different headphones because it doesn't sound anything like we wanted it to sound. So we thought, in the digital era where music is being compressed and changed and degraded over the internet, why not create something that sort of fixes what we've ruined? So that's what these headphones really do. And this is just the beginning. Dr. Dre is also working on a project with Jimmy Iovine with Pentium, where they are actually going into the actual audio systems in computers and changing the way that we hear songs out of the computers directly. So it's part of a musical audio revolution.
Well, now we have something special for our audience because they can win these. You can win one of these earrings, personally touched and maybe kissed by Lady Gaga. Do it. Yes, and kissed by Lady Gaga. Just click on our website. Gaga, thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
It was really great, and I wish you all the best for your future.
Thank you so much.
Lady Gaga.